Libra, what's up, baby? You know what time it is. It's Libra season. I want to shout out all my Libras. Happy birthday to you guys. I love you. I appreciate the support you bring to the channel. And this is going to be your Libra season 2020. Happy birthday spread. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, you guys, you know I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for checking out the channel and rocking with me. All right, we're going to get some cards out here to talk about what's going on for your birthday. I share a part of your energies. I'm a Scorpio. A 3-degree Scorpio, 2 to 3 degree Scorpio, depending on what chart you look at. But I get, so I'm on the cusp. All right, so I get a lot of Libra energy. I was more Libra-like when I was in my younger, rah-rah days. Now I'm more towards my Scorpio because my ascendant is Scorpio. So I'm leaning more into the Scorpio energy, but I revert back and forth from time to time. So I definitely can relate to you guys. So let's see, maybe I'll get something out of this reading as well. So we're going to lay out 5 cards, Libra, and I'm going to talk about the meanings of the cards for you. Now, underneath the deck, the overall energy for your happy birthday read is the 9 of Cups reverse. Now, the 9 of Cups reverse, this could talk about, not being happy with a situation, not being happy with yourself, not being happy with a romantic situation. But we're going to find out what's going on here, okay? So the first card represents what happened. It represents what went on last year, the energy of last year. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like what was going on with you last year was a lot of waiting. A lot of waiting on people to see, if they were going to, like Libra, you're a sign, you're all about relating. You're also about justice and being fair. And part of what goes on with Libra energy is Libra is naturally wired to try to relate to whoever it is that they are connecting with, okay? And a lot of times what happens is trying to create the balance in the relationship between, not being too much of the person in control versus not being the person who's being controlled. Like Libra's all about putting that balance in. And a lot of times what could happen is because you're trying to relate and you're trying to be fair, you could put yourself in a position where you are being taken advantage of. Okay, because people see that kindness, so to speak, for weakness, or the fact that you're trying to relate to them is like, oh, okay, well, let me try to take advantage. And it's not everybody who does that, but enough people to where, if you've actually lived and had a few connections and partnerships and relationships of all sort, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like with this waiting here, you probably were in a position where you were waiting for someone to do right by you in some way, shape, or form. Waiting for someone to see that, you are here, you're loyal, you're patient, you put in time, work, effort. I feel like you were waiting for someone to see that effort and energy that you put in, okay, is what I'm getting here. So this is what represents last year, the 7 of Pentacles, the time, effort, and energy that you put into a connection. And I feel like it was more of an energy of, okay, well, don't you recognize the time and the energy and the effort I'm putting into this situation? Aren't you seeing it? Like wanting someone to say, okay, I see you. I respect what's going on. I respect the energy you put into the connection, whether it's a business connection, a familial connection with a relative or friend or a lover. Okay. Now we're going to clarify these cards a little further too, but I just wanted to give you an introduction to each category so you know what we're working with. So the second category talks about what you must let go of for this solar return. And we have the King of Swords in reverse. Now, here's the card upright. Now, the King of Swords in reverse. This is Aquarius energy. And I forgot to tell you that the 7 of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Okay? So with this King of Swords energy in reverse, the King of Swords to me talks about an energy of kings are masculine energy. I don't read them as people, unless I'm doing a personal reading or unless it just really is strong masculine energy. But masculine and feminine energy resides in every human being. For me as a reader, when I read king energy. I read it as someone acting in, taking action, because king is yang energy, masculine energy, which means you're taking action to do something. So when the king is in reverse, they're either taking action to do something in a negative aspect as far as the characteristics of the air sign, or they're not taking action at all. So I feel like what you may need to let go of is the fact that maybe there was a truth that has not been revealed, or a truth that has not been accepted. The actual action of a truth not being revealed, or someone not speaking. Like, for example, I feel like you were waiting on someone to communicate something for you, to take action in reference to a communication, and I feel like you didn't get it. And I feel like that might be why you're upset with the Nine of Cups reverse, why you're not emotionally fulfilled. Okay. And it's because maybe someone didn't take action to recognize the time and effort and energy you put into a partnership. By not speaking, not saying anything, but they could have also been hiding something from you and lying to you. This could also be you not, being honest with yourself, but this is more so an action. So I feel like this is external to you. So I feel like this is someone, you may need to let go of the fact that someone is not going to communicate with you. They're not going to be truthful to you. Okay. You may need to let go of the fact, for some of you, that someone ghosted you or left you without saying anything. And that's a really psychologically fucked up thing to do to someone, because most of us, naturally, we're going to wonder, okay, where did this person go? Why did they go? What's going on? What happened? And so that kind of leaves you mentally in limbo, and it doesn't allow you to get closure on a situation, because it wasn't straight up, yo, I'm not dealing with you anymore. Okay, don't call me anymore. Okay, let's just be friends. Okay, well, let's just not speak. There's nothing definite here with the King of Swords in reverse. There's lies, there's secrecy, there's someone not being honest, not being truthful, or there's someone ghosting. And so I feel like, part of what you had to accept in reference to the time, effort, and energy that you put in is that this person is refusing to communicate with you the way that they should. So I feel like there's a lack of respect here. Okay? I feel like they took advantage of you. They took you for granted. Now, the third card here is the gift that the universe is going to bring you for your birthday here. So we have what is this? This is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles, this is an energy of something steady coming in, something that is going to, it may take some time and effort to put into it. But once you put the time and effort and energy into it, it's something that's going to be stable. It's something that is going to be concrete. Okay, because I feel like that's what you were waiting for. Acknowledging the fact that, what you put in, the time, the effort, the energy, the work, the stability, it wasn't respected or acknowledged by someone. And so what the universe is going to give you is going to give you that. Now, it may give it to you in the, if this is a love relationship, it may give it to you in the form of a new person, okay? Or what this could be is the fact that you're just putting time, energy, and effort into yourself, okay? With this Knight of Pentacles, because you are accepting the fact that you're not going to get the communication that you want in reference to the time and effort and energy that you put in to a connection. So I feel like what's going to happen is, because you're letting that go, you're going to just start focusing on yourself, and what you're going to do from now on in any of your connections is you're going to take your time of getting to know people, putting in time, effort, and energy. You're going to make sure they match your effort, because this is the energy of someone who takes their time. This is the energy of someone who doesn't jump 2 feet ahead. This is the energy of someone who takes their time to get to know someone before they get into a serious, more connected union, whether it's a business partnership, whether it's a love relationship, whether it's a friendship, right? This is taking the time, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, taking your time, slow motion, slow walking. Not, meeting someone and then, 3 weeks later jumping into bed, but this is meeting someone and maybe you guys date for about, 2 to 3 months until you decide, okay, are we going to take things to the next level before we even consider being intimate, or what are we going to do? So I feel like this is what you are going to, this is the gift that the universe is going to give you, that gift of discernment to say, let me slow down a bit on this one. I don't want to just jump in and try to relate to this person so much to the point where they're not doing any work. And then I sit here looking back at all the time, energy, and effort I put in, and yet this person is not telling me anything. And so this is what I'm getting with this card. Now, as far as the fourth card here, this talks about what you should embrace for your Libra season. And this is the Five of Swords reverse. Okay? This is... I'm just trying to figure out how I want to word this. You know, we know the Five of Swords, when it's in the upright, is all about mental instability. Not as in you're crazy. I mean, it could have been. You know, maybe this connection put you in such a mental state where, you know, you were constantly questioning yourself, constantly at odds with yourself. Because that's what that Five of Swords in reverse could represent. And maybe because of the fact that you're letting go of the fact that you're not going to get the communication that you're looking for, you've decided, okay, then you know what? I'm going to just accept the fact that this is not what I want to participate in anymore. I feel like you were in it to win it. You were with the Five of Swords energy in the upright. You were down for whatever. You were going to do whatever you had to do. Okay? You were like a ride or die in this situation, which is why you were waiting to be appreciated. Okay? But this person, they couldn't do it. They couldn't appreciate you, or they were just taking whatever they could from you, using your energy, taking up your energy. And so from now on moving forward, you're going to slow down when you get to know people and take your time and make sure they match your energy. But in the meantime, you're letting go of the idea of fighting for that relationship that you're not getting the respect that you deserve. So you're letting that go. You know, you're letting it go as far as trying to, do whatever it can. You're trying to figure out what you can do to get this person to see the value in you. So you're realizing that I can't do that. You know, if this person doesn't see it, then they don't see it. There's nothing more I can do. I'm not going to drive myself crazy. And that's what I feel like a lot of you did with this Five of Swords. You drove yourself crazy trying to figure this person out, try to get them to respect and accept what you brought to the table. And so you're done with that. You're not putting any effort into it anymore. You're saying, you know what, I release it. I'm done with it. It's what I'm getting here. Now, the last card here represents the energies that are going to represent this season, okay? And this is the King of Cups reverse. Now, what I feel like with this King of Cups reverse is the fact that you're still healing from a relationship. Again, masculine energy, okay? The kings, we got two kings here. Masculine energy. So when I see kings in reverse, is someone not taking action towards something or someone taking action in a negative way. So I don't feel like you're taking action in a negative way. I feel as if what you're doing right now is you're allowing yourself to heal. When the King of Cups is in reverse, this is someone, upright. This is someone who's taking action towards an emotional connection. It came out in reverse for you. So what I feel like right now, what you're doing is you're healing from this past situation that you had to let go of. So as a result, you're not ready to open up to love quite yet. Okay? Which is why if you meet anybody, you're going to be taking your time walking through, the connection, getting to know them, because you're still healing yourself, because overall energy here is the Nine of Cups reverse. You're at a state where you're not emotionally fulfilled. A lot of you aren't right now because you're in mourning of this situation. But I feel like for a lot of you, it took you a while to accept the fact that this was a situation that was not beneficial to you, no matter what the history you had with this person, no matter how long you were with them, no matter how many children you had with them, if this is business, no matter how much time, effort, and energy and money you put into it, it's like you just didn't get out of it the effort and energy you put in, is what I'm feeling here, or it was not acknowledged. So what we're going to do is we're going to clarify these a little bit. And I'm going to use my Sibila deck. This deck I read intuitively. I've looked up the definitions or the textbook quote-unquote meanings of these cards, but I bought these specifically because I want to read them intuitively. So I'm going to pull them and read them intuitively. So when we were talking about what represents last year, we're talking about the Seven of Pentacles. All the hard work, effort, time you put into a connection, a business partnership, a family relationship, a friendship, a love relationship. You put time, effort, and energy into it, and you were waiting for what you felt you deserved. So we have that clarified with Yeah, consolation. So you're sitting here saying, look, this is this, this is you. Look, I've done A, B, C, and D. What gives? Like, this is what he's saying here. If you look at the gesture in the picture, it's like, what is it that I have to do? He's looking up to the sky, for answers. That's Cupid there, looking up to Cupid. So for some of you, it's for love. It's like, look, what is it that I have to do? Why is it that, the connections that I'm getting or experiencing are not beneficial to me, are not, putting me in a position where I'm feeling emotionally fulfilled? What's going on? Okay, is what I'm getting here. So we take a look here at what you needed to let go of this year for this solar return. And that's the King of Swords reverse. And it's the fact that, maybe some of you were ghosted by this person, or this person is never going to tell you, what it is that you want to know. For example, some of you could have been in a relationship or a situationship with this person for a very long period of time. You could have had children with them. Maybe you wanted to take things to the next level and make things official, and maybe this person was just stringing you along and wasn't being honest about that. Could have been the same thing with a business relationship. You were working with someone, doing a project with them with the contingency of, okay, if the project goes well, then, maybe we will form a partnership. But yet, you did everything you were supposed to do. You crossed all your I's, you dotted all your T's, but yet this person still is not letting you know what the deal is. Okay, yeah, see, so we have haughtiness in reverse. Okay, so it's like you were being very sincere about the situation. I feel like the situation messed with your ego a bit as well. I feel like you let this person, the lack of communication that they provided you, because you were looking for that from them, you took a hit. It took your ego took a blow in this situation, because that's why the haughtiness comes out. So this really hurt you. For a lot of you, if you were ghosted, this really hurt you. It really hurt you big time. If this person wasn't honest with you, I feel like you just feel like, damn, I thought that this was going to be this way, but it really isn't. Now, for some of you, I feel like for very few of you, maybe this was a boastful, bragful energy that someone chopped down for whatever reason, but I only feel that for a few of you. Now, with this Knight of Pentacles, this is the gift the universe is going to bring you. So I feel like it's going to bring you something that's steady, something that you can grow into, something that will give you the security that you need. What do we have here for this Knight of Pentacles? Okay, so what came out was cheerfulness in reverse. So I feel like what this is saying that, okay, if you look at the card upright, we got 3 people here. So third party situation here, right? We got that in reverse. So what the universe is giving you is it's taking you out of that situation, the mindset of it, because for a lot of you, you were in a situationship where it was a third party situationship. You may have been cheating on your partner, and if you were, for a lot of you, it was because your partner was cheating on you. But the energies could be reversed, so take it how it resonates. But I feel like you're taking your time to get to know people, like I was saying originally with this card, so that you do not put yourself in a position where you're experiencing third-party situations anymore. That's what I'm feeling strongly with that. Now, the fourth card represents what you should embrace for this Libra season. That's the Five of Swords reverse. The mental stress of trying to get this person to see who you are. And then on top of that, you beating yourself up about it. And that's where I get this haughtiness energy from as well. It's like it was a bruise to your ego. What's this Five of Swords? Okay, way too many. What's this Five of Swords in reverse for Libra here? Okay, thank you. So we have widower. So for a lot of you, you're going through a separation, you're going through a divorce, and with the widower card, this talks about even if you're not married, for a lot of you, like I said, you were in a long-term relationship. Libras are relationship people, okay? So when they rock with you, they rock with you. It is what it is. And I feel like for a lot of you, you come out of the situation where you're trying to, I feel like for some of you, you and your partner with this Five of Swords energy, you were trying to get this person to give you the connection you wanted, where this person was trying to get everything from you but that. Okay, so it was like a clashing, what's the word I want to use? It's like you guys were doing a battle or doing a dance. Okay. And for a lot of you, you were married to someone who, you know, you were having this issue with. But I feel like for a lot of you, divorce proceedings are going on here. Okay. Or you're leaving that long-term relationship. You're saying goodbye to that. This widower energy represents the fact that you're letting go of that connection. So a lot of you are officially considering yourself single. You may not have considered yourself single when you were dealing with this person, even though this person never made it official for some of you. Some of you, you did make it official. You were married. But because of the time, effort, and energy that you put in, and, you know, for some of you, this King of Swords reverse could be filing a divorce. Okay? Because with the haughtiness, you know, it could have been the fact that somebody couldn't keep their legs closed or couldn't keep their zipper up. You know, that could have been the case. And so this is what may have caused a third-party situation. Some of you were in a long-term situationship and you were dealing with someone who was dealing with multiple people. So take what the energy is that resonates. But I feel like that relationship has come to an end and you're putting that to rest. Okay? Now the outcome here, not the outcome, but what energies are going to represent this year is the King of Cups reverse. I feel strongly that this is about healing. Okay? About healing, understanding emotional manipulation that you went through with this person, because a lot of you, that's what it was. And with the Sorrow card in reverse here, I'll show you upright. With the Sorrow card in reverse here, it's like you're no longer feeling sorry for yourself is what I'm getting. Some of you were, you know, which is why you were in a deep state of depression. Some of you could still be here with this Five of Swords reverse and this Widower card, you know, because once a relationship ends, it's like a death. You know, a lot of people don't realize that, especially a marriage. You know, it's like you're suffering a death. It's an end of one life style, and then you're beginning a new one. So I feel like some of you are coming out of a depressive state, but at the same time, you're still needing time to heal. Some of you are no longer feeling sorry for yourself, but at the same time now it's like, okay, I realize that this is what the situation was. I was emotionally manipulated. I got it. I understand now, and I'm going to move on. Let's see what these cards are underneath the deck. You know how I like to look at these if you are familiar with the channel. So yeah, you were emotionally unfulfilled in that situation. Okay. We have the Magician here in reverse. Okay. Your thoughts might have been scattered while you were in this situation, but I feel like it's because the person you were dealing with didn't really have your best interest at heart. You know, they were just trying to get what they could get from you without giving what you wanted. And I feel like it was working for them for a while. Yeah, and with the Six of Cups in reverse, you decided, you know what, no more of that. I'm letting that go. I can't deal with this anymore. This is not what's best for me. And with the Page of Cups reverse, you realize, okay, this is not love. I can't do this anymore. You know, I'm not trying to be in a third party situation with the Three of Pentacles here. I'm not trying to participate in that. Okay, if this is a business situation here, you know, I feel like, you know, you're disappointed in the situation. It wasn't what you wanted. You didn't get what you really wanted out of it with the Nine of Cups reverse. The Magician in reverse is like, you know, this person had, they didn't have the best intentions for you. I feel like they manipulated you. Okay, and with the Six of Cups in reverse, this could have been someone that you've known for a long time. This is why you trusted them. Okay. And with the Page of Cups reverse, you realize, okay, this person was playing on my emotions. And as a result, with this Three of Pentacles energy here, you know, they basically could be putting you in a situation where, you know, they're telling you, okay, well, we're not going to move forward with the deal or the project or the partnership, or we're going to do something different than what they told you, is what I'm getting here. So let's see here. This is the Queen of Swords. So forgive me. I said the King of Swords. This is the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, this is how you feel on the inside. Yin energy. Okay, yin energy is about your emotions and feelings. This card represents what you must let go of this year. So a lot of you, it's about letting go of your denial of what happened in the situation. Some of you, you know, you were in denial about what was really going on in the connection. Whether you were in a married situation and your partner was cheating on you, or whether you were in a situationship and you wanted your partner was cheating on you, or whether you were in a whether you were in, let's start again. Whether you were in a marriage and your partner was cheating on you and you were in denial about it, or you were just, trying to smooth things out, because that's what Libras do. They like to smooth things out and try to relate, to this person. And I feel like you let a lot go down. Okay. But I feel like this was a situation that compromised your self-esteem with this haughtiness card. But the feminine energy is yin. It's all about your emotions and your feelings. Okay. So this is what you were feeling. This is internal. In the beginning, I mistaken this for the King of Swords reverse, and I said it was factors external to you. But yin energy represents your emotions and feelings and how you are feeling on the inside. So this is what you must let go of this year. Being in denial about how hurtful this situation was to you. Okay? To your self-esteem, to your pride, and to your ego. And I feel like that's the hardest part of it for you, is accepting the fact that no matter how much work or effort you put in, you put yourself in a position where you compromised too much. Okay? And you're learning from that. So forgive me for that, and I wanted to clarify that. All right, so what we're going to do is get you some advice, Libra, and we're going to see what the universe has in store for you for your solar return. What the messages of advice do we have? Neighbors are out there bugging. Alright, let's see. We need 2 cards for Libra, please. 1, whoops, 2. Alright, Libra. So underneath the deck, we have fork in a road. So a lot of you are at a point where you're making a decision as to what you're going to do, which way you're going to go, okay, in reference to this connection. The cards we have here are tick-tock, so it's time, okay? A lot of you have been in this situation too long, okay? Some of you have been in this relationship, situationship, marriage too long, and it is time, and you feel it and you know it, okay? So what you have to do is, truth be told, you need to accept the truth. And this is what we're talking about with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Accepting the truth and not letting your ego. See, a lot of you want to keep your relationship at all costs. And you will compromise your ego, your self-respect, and self-esteem, which some of you have already done to try to keep this relationship. And that is what you have to learn, is that you can't compromise. You can't put yourself in a situation where you're trying to relate so much that you compromise your self-esteem, your pride, who you are, and your gifts and your beautifulness to make someone see the value in you that they don't want to see. You can't make anybody. I don't give a shit what you do. You could be the flyest, okay? The most pretty, the sexiest, the handsomest. And if a person does not want to see that in you, I don't care if 20,000 other people are hollering at you because you're cute. If this person that you're interested in does not see that in you and they refuse to show that to you, and you continue to deal with the mistreatment, you are compromising yourself here, because you're not accepting the truth of the situation. And I feel like a lot of you, that's what you went through. And now that I'm recollecting back on some of your readings, I know for a fact that's what a lot of you went through. But I'm not here to beat you up. I'm here to explain to you that, part of coming out of this connection here is learning what it was, that the part that you played. Because no matter how devastated you are in a situation that didn't work out, we have to look at the part we played, because that is going to keep us from entering into a new situation with a different face. You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep you from getting into that again. The universe wants to make sure you've learned your lesson. Okay, and the first thing was, okay, I went too far. I compromised too much for this individual, for this connection, for this partnership. I compromised too much. And I need to know where to draw a line. And that's what this is about. So accepting the truth be told. You got to tell the truth to yourself. Okay? Else the universe is going to say, oh, you didn't learn your lesson? Okay, well, I'm going to send you someone new. You think you got out of that? Okay, fine. I'm going to send you someone new. And it's going to put you in the same type of situation again. And you don't want to do that. So be truthful for yourself. Be real with yourself. Go behind closed doors if you got to. If you got to spend some time to cry it out, go to the gym, box it out. Go to the court, shoot it out. Go to Taekwondo, kick it out. Whatever you got to do, get that out and be truthful with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Accept the fact that you're human. You make mistakes. you may have looked at a situation and you didn't analyze it in a way that was beneficial to you. Okay, I accept that. I made some mistakes. All right, let me get my shit together. Let me get that out. Let me digest this whole situation, shit it out, and move on with my life. But I gotta accept the truth in order to do that. And it's time for you to do it now. It's time for you to do it now with your solar return, all right? Because you want good things. And so, as far as what energies represent this season, this is a season of not feeling sorry for yourself. Sorry card is in reverse. Not feeling sorry for yourself, accepting the fact that you had a part to play in this situation, and that, you know what, I need to heal, and I need to accept the fact that, this is something that wasn't good for me, and I realize what my part is, and now I need to move on. All right, so this is what I'm getting for you for your birthday read. I hope that this is some information that you could use for those who resonated. I hope that this is something that provided some insight. I wish you a happy Libra season. Just know that if you need a personal reading, reach out to me. The readings are going to be 50% off for readings numbers 2, 3, and 4. The tarot card reading section only. Readings 2, 3, and 4 are going to be 50% off all throughout Libra season. If you got any questions about it, my information's in the box below. Hit me up at 8houseenergy@gmail.com. Happy birthday, lovely Libras, and I will be bringing you guys some, we'll see what's going on for you moving forward, okay, with Libra season. Peace out, Libra.